All right, good morning, everybody. This is Dual Goddess and Miss Max back with another episode of A Pisces Point of View. And today's subject topic is hitting way too hard right now because I know everybody knows what's going on with this viral video about the cops' brutality. It's a lot, and it's it's gonna be an emotional episode. So just be prepared. Miss Max will be leading this one. My heart is a little too raw, but I will have my commentary. So please, sister, take it.
Welcome. Oh gosh. Oh, where do we start? Like I am I am heartbroken. I am angry. And for me, I'm always a person of take action. And I just feel like in soon to be 42 years of living, I just feel like I this is a lot. My first police brutality or police killing that I actually remember was Amadou Diallo, the African that was shot 41 times over a wallet.
Ooh.
And what's crazy is that was around the corner. That's literally like his block was here, and it was the same street, but same block but different street or whatever.
Right.
And hold on one second. Hold on. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. That was my niece. She's going through something, and I've been checking in on her all day. But that was my first witness to police brutality for no reason at all. So for this right now, and what's pissing me off, let me just jump right into it. What's pissing me off about this whole situation is how it's been brought to us. Because they made sure that they pinpointed 5 Black police officers. They made sure that, it stood out. These are Black police officers. 5 Black, like they made it seem as though it was just these 5. All right.
All right.
And then last night, the video comes out. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to tell anyone that watches this podcast, this video today, if you have not seen the video, don't fucking watch the video.
Don't do it.
Do not watch the video. I thought, I could take it. I honestly thought I could take it. And I'm watching it on MSNBC. So I got my boyfriend. I'm like, hey, because he was like, they're going to show it or whatever. Because I'm thinking, okay, George Floyd was horrific.
Right.
Eric Garner, horrific. You'll say you like, oh my God. But then this, even Rodney King was bad.
Right.
This ain't Rodney King.
Ooh.
When I tell you this ain't Rodney King, this ain't Rodney King. So I tread on, do not watch the video. If you don't have to, don't watch it. Because
right.
It's bad. Now, what's pissing me off about the situation is, again, they made sure that they signaled out these 5 police officers, for which they should be punished, right?
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
But then you watch the video, and me just, for some reason, I take a liking into law and all that other good stuff. I don't have a law degree or anything like that. I choose not to do it because I just, what's the purpose when you can't change it, right? But as I'm watching it, the very beginning of it, like first two 2, 3, like once they get out the car. For me, it just didn't make sense because I've been pulled over before. And I've been pulled over and it's always only been one person that's pulling me over. It was like they had a meet and greet about pulling somebody over because the way that they ambushed this man, supposedly to pull him over for a minor traffic violation, doesn't make sense. When I say it was one car behind him, it was another car in the middle of the road, like at the light, blocking him, another car on the other side of him for a traffic stop, and not even get out, hey, can I see your license registration? Everyone pulled out like, get the fuck out the car. Bitch, get out the car, nigga. I'll fucking kill you. This, that, and the third. I'll break your fucking arm. Get on the ground. The man said, I am on the ground. Get the fuck on. Like, when I tell you it was an ambush. But this is what takes it. They yell out 5 police officers. They said 5 police officers. 5 Black police officers. But there were white police officers.
That part.
There were white police officers. So why is it that we are only focused on these 5 Black, but not that 5th one, that 6th one, that is the white man? Why is he getting off? Because he was the one that they're showing how he get the fuck on the ground, get this, get that. He's the main one. I don't get it. Everyone is like, well, whoever the lady is that's over the police department or whatever, they're like, oh, but that white guy, he's part of the sheriff. From what I understand, he's part of the same tactic group that the Black 5 are in. You get what I'm saying? So what's going on with that? Explain this to me. And it was an ambush, and oh my God. Oh my God. It's just like, when I say I was screaming at the TV, because it's like, no matter, and I'm saying to myself, no matter what I'm saying right now, it's not going to change the outcome. We all know that this man is dead today. Over power. Over the war on Black people.
That.
Because I'm so, like, it's a double-edged sword, if you ask me. Like, if anyone has seen Emancipation, a lot of people who have seen it got upset with the little white girl that was yelling out, runner, runner. Everyone got upset with that the Black guy, that the slave that was running away with Will Smith, because he told. Everyone tried to say, oh, you got to look at it from his point of view. That guy, yeah, he was scared. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what you'll do in that event. But I'm going to base these 5 cops. I'm going to compare these 5 cops to that
the one guy that was
one overseer
with them. Yeah.
That was with the slave owners or the slave capturers or whatever the fuck. I'm going to put these police officers in that category. And me and Do Goddess, we're part of a community called the Wellness Community. And we
Shout out Butterfly.
Hey, we had a meeting in regards to it. and we talked about it. And I did make a comment. I was like, I can't fuck with people like that man, the overseer of the black overseer in that movie. I was like, and it's a lot of them out here today. And and at the end of the day, my point being, look at these black police officers. You get what I'm saying? Like, they using us for their agenda. And this is why, for me, I can't fuck with black police officers, because, like, why are you really doing? I've been arrested just last year, the very first day of 2022. And the person that arrested me was a black police officer. And I damn near got thrown down the steps. Like, literally, he pushed me down the steps. Like, all because I wouldn't tell him how the argument went. I went to jail. So for me, it's just like, black police officers, y'all doing it for the wrong reasons. Y'all not doing it to protect us. Y'all doing it just for more power. And it's bothersome. Like, it's like, yo, get the fuck out of here. I was watching a TikTok last night. Like, I just got to get this off my head. My head. Like,
yeah.
I was watching a TikTok last night, and matter of fact, was it last night? Right before I fell asleep, and there was this black female police officer, and she's on there, and I'm just looking at. I'm just trying to hear what she has to say. You know what I mean? Like, you're a black female police officer, so I just want to hear what you have to say. And I had to throw her in the same category as the other 5 immediately, because it was like, oh, I'm a police officer and I'm just going to gun for you. It's just, she was like, oh, I'm not going to quit. You quit your job. What kind of job you got? If you don't like me, I don't like you. And, like, that's not what we want. Like, that's not what we want. That's not what you're supposed to be doing.
Black female cops. Come on now. As a woman, as a black woman, wearing that uniform, I need you to conduct yourself better, honey, because they already don't see you as anything.
But it's a double-edged sword, because it's just like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like I said to you last night when I first called you about it,
right?
I'm angry on both sides. Like, and the sad part, people might be like, "What? Why would you say that?" But y'all, I'm upset for both. Tyre, my heart goes out to him, his family, his son, and then I'm looking at these 5 police officers, and my heart goes out to them too, because they were the target to ease up off the pressure for the white people doing the same fucking thing, because they were used to do the same thing to try to just get the narrative off of, oh, it's just white cops killing black people.
Right.
So now we got we got another dead brother, and then we got 5 black men that were used.
Get your pitchforks, get the lynch mob ready to go. They ready to
They gave us a double-edged sword at this moment, because people are like, well, where's the outrage? Where's the outrage? Our outrage is here. Oh, best believe it's here, because at the end of the day, we still have some issues with police, period. But now it's an outrage and a heartbreak for us. And people don't understand that it's a difference. Like, yes, we want to march for this. We want to say stuff about this, but it's like, fuck.
Exactly.
It's fuck, because how did these 5 young men allow the system to trap them like this? Like, you was drugged into a gang at the end of the day, and y'all got caught with the guns. Because Superior, and because your superior is acting like ain't shit happened. They set up this fucking task force through all these young black men that had no training into this shit to be like, go in your neighborhood and just fucking give authority. And that's what the fuck they did. Rather than say, yo, I'm being used right now. But that goes to their fucking ego. Because obviously you couldn't control what the fuck you had going on at home. So you thought you would take it out in the street and fucking kill your own kind.
It is a shitty ass moment. Shitty ass moment.
I don't like how the news is reporting this. I don't.
Right. It baffles me because when we are asking for these footages, when it's their cops, when it's the white cops, it takes fucking forever for you to put that footage out. But within fucking hours,
everybody's trying to be, oh, it came out in hours. Oh, they doing the right thing. Oh, they do. No, the fuck, they're not doing the right thing. Open your eyes, people. Open your fucking eyes. They didn't do this because.
Are you serious?
They didn't do. They wouldn't have did this. At the end of the day, this would not have been done as swiftly as you can see, because that white police officer, he wasn't known of until last night. Nobody even knew there was white police officers involved until last night. So for y'all for the police, the precinct, and all the people that came out with the story initially, who had seen that, right? If y'all seen that, not the media saw sort of the video along with us, but I'm speaking of the police department and all that stuff, all the people that was up there giving these fucking briefings and all that shit. Y'all fucking knew. Y'all knew. Y'all tried to make it seem like it was only black people involved to make us not fucking turn like. Y'all fucking knew. And the fact, if black people don't be like, nah, make that shit a fucking issue. Make that shit an issue just as much as they want you to make it an issue that it was these 5 motherfucking police officers that did this. You get what I'm saying? Make that shit a fucking issue. Straight up and down. Because at the end of the day, don't be like, oh, well, these 5 police officers are getting the justice that they deserve while this fucking white cop over here. Because when I was watching the video after the first part, because it's different sections of this shit. It wasn't at one location. It ended up at a totally different location. So when they showed the actual beating of this man, it was 6 fucking police officers. 6 police officers whooping this man's ass, pulled out that fucking baton that you could extend like this, and was like literally like sized him up with it while he was on the ground and whooped him with it. Another fucking police officer, mind you, again, this is 6 fucking police officers. One of the 6 pick him up off the ground, y'all. Held him up from behind, facing them, while they all took turns punching at him to try to knock him out. Not only did they do that, paramedics came into play. They looked at him and then had him still sitting there. This whole time, you don't see not one marked car. Not one. All of them was unmarked cars. Explain it.
I got a quick story for y'all. I got a quick story time for y'all because the first time for me that I've ever dealt with any type of police brutality did not come at the hands, of course, of a black officer. It was at the hands of white officers. I had a bad reaction to some marijuana when I was living in Vegas. The first couple of times I tried it, I ended up having a seizure, not knowing what was going on with my system, my body, my mind, what was happening. And I just so happened to have been driving at the time and didn't realize what was going on because I had already had the weed hours earlier. It was already out of my system to me. Like, I'm not high, I'm functioning. I hadn't took a nap and everything. I didn't even know I was driving. I was at school. Did not even realize I was driving and ended up driving into a hotel parking lot. And um my car, it kind of broke a little. Right, like I was saying, I had ended up driving safely somehow into the parking lot of this hotel out on the Vegas Strip, and I ended up being able to put the car in park before I blacked out. This whole time I'm having a seizure, not knowing that I'm having a freaking seizure. It's freaking ridiculous. Um, the cops come out to the car and I'm unresponsive. I'm aware of what's going on, but my eyes are closed. I can just hear everything. I just cannot move. It's like I'm paralyzed. So they come, they open the door and everything, they get in the car. There is no, hey ma'am, are you okay? Hey ma'am, no. Ma'am, do you know where you are? Ma'am, what are you doing here? Ma'am, are you drunk? Ma'am, excuse me. And then I get snatched out of the car. This whole time I'm unresponsive. My body's not moving. I'm not responding to any of it.
Mm.
And then they proceed to get this one. Somebody said something about, ma'am, if you don't respond, we're gonna have to call the EMT. I'm not responding when they say you should call the EMT.
Right. Right.
Right. I'm like, what the hell the fuck is going on, you dumbasses? Like in my mind, I'm trapped in my own head talking with no clue as to how to unfreeze my body. And then they go to shaking me and everything on the ground. One guy was pinching real hard on my collarbone and everything, just like real aggressive bullshit. I'm unresponsive. Then somebody's like, you're faking it. We know you're faking it. You just need to quit this already. This has been a good 20 minutes now. Just how am I for 20 minutes? I am not that great an actress. I wish I was at that level. But my pain tolerance ain't not never gonna be there. That's not it. No. So they call the EMTs. About another 20 minutes later, they get there. The EMTs get there. They put me on the stretcher and they get the rolling or whatever. They doing the little things, putting IVs and everything in my arm. And when they turn, my body kind of rolled. The heifer that was doing my needle and everything gonna push me off. So get off me, bitch. I know you faking. If I could have moved at that time, she would have had her ass dead. I'm not dead. I was, no, she would have got her ass beat. I don't take people's lives, but I would have beat the shit out of her ass. Just point blank, period. So then they went to try to insert the air tube or whatever in my nostril. I have a deviated septum. You cannot do that. It does not work for me. You can't put nothing in my nose. So she kept trying. After so many tries, my body went to convulsing. And then I went to flatlining on the motherfucking machines in the ambulance. And she goes, oh shit, she's not 50. Shit. Bitch, yes. Motherfucker, I said, like, the fuck, what do you mean? I'm not very confused. I wake up the next day with a fucking tube down my throat. Just for the nurse to say, well, do you know where you are, ma'am, and everything? And I'm shaking my head or nodding my head or whatever. I'm just responding with my head. And she goes to tell me that, well, you were dropped off in the ER section in the EMT area, but there was no one there, so we don't know who you are. We have you listed as Jane Doe. Right. So when I finally get out, released out of the hospital, because I stayed in the hospital for a good couple of days or whatever, it's about a week. And when I finally get released or whatever, I go down to the station. I want the fucking police report.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know they had that motherfucker listed as, oh, a fender bender?
Mm.
Right. 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 So y'all all fucked up in my book, and y'all are supposed to be the ones here protecting us and taking care of everybody. But y'all are funny. So for y'all to sit up here and put that bullshit up, mind you, they deserve to have their asses arrested and go to jail. Like there's no ifs or buts about that shit. It was
Mm-hmm.
fucked up. They deserve to go to jail, but every motherfucker deserves to go to jail if you abuse another motherfucking human being. We are humans. We
Right.
ain't fucking animals. It does not matter. Yes, the quick, same the same way y'all were quick to get this info put out and everything about these 5 officers. You need to be that quick at the draw with the white ones as well.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck no. Hell no. You don't get to play that double standard bullshit. You're not gonna pull the wool over nobody's
But
eyes.
it's just
Hell no.
the narrative at this point is like they're trying to focus on these 5, and it's like they're trying to keep it that way, and I don't know what
My
for.
point.
Like, and I just feel like at the end of the day, if us as Black people really want justice, don't stop at these 5 white excuse me, Black fellas. Keep going, because there was others
Start
involved.
demanding, right? Start demanding the same quick and efficient way you were able to get this video out about these 5 Black officers. You need to be just as quick and efficient with every other motherfucking officer. White, black, purple, green, blue, or yellow. I do not care. It needs to be just as quick and just as efficient.
Yeah, but
I don't want to
everybody,
hear
that's
none of
the
that
thing.
shit.
Everybody's focused on, oh, how quick it was, how quick it was, how quick it was. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, it was great. It was quick. But if y'all if everyone stopped focusing,
It's the motive.
no,
No, it's the
no,
motive
no, no, no.
behind why they put it out so quick.
Right. But the thing of it is that everyone is focusing on how quick it was that they put it out, and oh, they're working to make sure that justice comes, and yeah, to the point where it's like they threw up this thick ass blinder at the same time. I was like, y'all don't see everything else, and it's just like stop feeding into, oh, just how y'all put it out there that quick or whatever. No, fuck that. Stop making that the focal point. You get what I'm saying? Like, stop doing that, because now it's giving them a reason. Like, it's giving us another way of not paying attention to what the fuck is really going on. You get what I'm saying? Like, that was the distraction of getting it out there quick, making it known that it was what Black people that did it or whatever, just to get the fucking pressure off of them. You understand what I'm saying? And it's just, for me, it's just like that is just a distraction of how fast they put it out. That should be, at the end of the day, that's a given. That everybody's been fighting for that. You get what I'm saying? So the fact that everyone's like, oh, well, now that, oh, see, now it's like this, so now it has to be like this for everyone. Yeah, it should. Just like the whole George Floyd and that police officer getting a conviction or whatever the case may be. This should have been happening a long damn time ago. Like, you preaching the wrong thing at this point. Fuck how long it took. Convict everyone that was involved. That's still my fight. Fuck how long it took for you to give me what we already know. You get what I'm saying? So, like, for me, that doesn't push me at all. My main concern is, hold on, y'all only signaling out these 5 Black men. What about the other men that was involved in this? I don't give a fuck about nothing else. I'm just being honest with you. I don't give a shit. You get what I'm saying? Whether or not.
I understand, but I both need to apply. Both should be applied.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with yours, and I agree with mine, and the others. The shit that's been said. I agree, because it should be that way. It should be that way, that standard across the board for every fucking body.
Mm-hmm.
Stop slacking off. Stop trying to call out just one group. Stop fucking setting motherfuckers up to be that minority major one group.
But for me, it's like, okay, I hear you. And I agree with you. And I'm like, I'm marching the same march you marching. But for me, it's just like, I can't, I wouldn't, you would never hear me like say, oh, well, just stop doing this and just stop doing that. Because at the end of the day, that's the whole purpose. You get what I'm saying? That's to keep, power is all about doing whatever it is to keep the other person at the bottom. You get what I'm saying? The other people at the bottom. So yeah, it's like, oh, to me, I don't see this as a step forward. I really, really don't. And it's like they give you this bullshit to be like, oh, we're making progress. We're making, no, the fuck we're not. Like I'm like, we fighting the same fight we've been fighting since our fucking ancestors got over here. Equality. We're not getting no fucking where. It's just same shit, different toilet. That's all it is for me. Like I don't see where there's where we're getting somewhere, and if we ask, if we march or whatever. Like it's, to me, it just bothers me. It does. I'm listening. Yeah, what's going on with you?
Right, no. Freaking, dealing with children. They're driving me nuts.
Oh.
Love them. Driving me nuts. But no, I agree. But like I said, I need the standards to be the standards for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I need them to stop slacking or giving so much leeway to one set of people versus another. I need equality, like you say, across the board.
But it's not going to be given. If us as colored and black and brown indigenous people realize it's not gonna, like, we can fucking see, we've been asking for forever. You get what I'm saying? And right. For me, I just feel like stop fucking asking, stop fucking telling them what you want to do. So like at the end of the day, I just like just shut the fuck up and do what the fuck you gotta do. You understand what I'm saying? Keep it amongst yourself. I just feel like a lot of times us black, brown, and indigenous people, we tell too much of what the fuck we're going to do. Just like this whole war in Ukraine. You understand what I'm saying? It's like you just letting the enemy know exactly what you're going to do. So it's like you preparing the enemy for battle. Like, who does that? I don't understand it.
Years. I've been saying for years that our community needs to come together as a whole and build within ourselves. Shop with our own people. Mm-hmm. Deal with our own fucking people. Get our Black Wall Street back up and running. The fuck away from them and just keep our black dollars in the black community. Mm-hmm. I've been saying this for years. As many black females and male-owned business, as many black people, brown people, and indigenous folks that have shops. I'm shopping with you. I'm shopping with you.
But people are fear when it comes to the whole Black Wall Street thing. The fear is not so much that, oh, it can't be done, but like you said, oh, it's more so, oh, can we do this? They, like, most of the time we're asking to do this. You get what I'm saying? Wow. And the fear is that, one, they're not gonna, if we keep asking, they're not gonna give it. You see, they're not gonna just let us be. You understand? And then if, some of them have the fear that, if they just go and do it the way that, they did it before, whatever, the same thing will happen again. You get what I'm saying? So,
yeah, that's the part I'm saying. I ain't saying ask. Fuck asking shit. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna ask you if I want to shop with my black-owned businesses only. I'm sure the fuck I'm gonna shop with. Right. How you gonna shop? Right. But my thing is, homie, I have heard it like this. The only reason they agreed to desegregate the black community from their community was to get a hold of the black dollar to lessen us once again. Mm-hmm. Yeah, come over here, shop in our stores. Come live in our neighborhoods. Go ahead. Then you take us over there, and then you yourself leave. Mm-hmm. Now you're going to say that the property value has declined because so many black folks moved in this neighborhood.
You know what? Let me touch on this for a second. Let me say this. Because there are people that, well, I'm going to say black people, that regardless of what they have, they can make it look good. They take care of it. They give it value, right?
Right.
And then you have some that just don't give a fuck.
Right.
You step inside their home, and you step inside their home, there's roaches everywhere, there's trash everywhere, their kids is doing whatever the fuck they want to do. The walls are dirty, everything is fucking dirty. You get what I'm saying? And some people just don't want to live like that. You get what I'm saying? And Black people, there's a bit of Black people that just don't give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? And
yes.
they want them two want so much privilege, but then you can't value shit. You get what I'm saying? And for me, I don't like nasty. So I get it. I get it. You understand what I'm saying? I get it. I don't like nasty. And kids will be kids. Don't get it. Don't get everybody. Most women have children, right? And most children are going to make a mess. We get it. You understand what I'm saying? But pick up after your motherfucking kids.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't, like, at the end of the day, gentrification would not exist if Black people in this day and age would just fucking keep up with shit and stop like, oh, this the hood. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm in the hood. You understand what I'm saying? You live here. You fucking live here. So what the fuck? And then if you get taken out of the hood, you still doing the same shit because you don't know how to value nothing. So make it make sense. Make that shit make sense.
Some do, some don't. Like you said before, like there's a rotten apple in every bunch. We already know that.
Right.
But it's the fact that it wasn't just those little fucked up individuals they were taking it out on. And it wasn't even them it started with.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was truly the moment the first Black family started moving into the white neighborhoods, because you're desegregating these communities.
Mm-hmm.
It was a problem. They were getting death threats. They were getting bricks thrown through your house. You've seen plenty of these movies, these testimonies, and these documentaries. Like, these were actual.
Absolutely. Right. And that I do say, I say that's wrong. You understand? For the ones that really want to be able to have something or whatever the case may be, I get it. You understand? Because there was a moment in time I was like, I can't. I don't want to live in another Black community, and I love my people. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, I want to live in the woods by my motherfucking self. I don't want no fucking neighbors. That's how bad it is. Right. You get what I'm saying?
I understand that. I want to be good, live like that too, but I still need a city close by so that I can do all my living.
Right. But as far as having a neighbor where, like, I just feel like at the same time, yes, us as Black people, we like to have parties and festivities and all that good shit. All right. But we also have to figure out why we have so much hatred, and that when we come together, we have to, you know what I'm saying, it has to lead to an altercation. Right. It has to lead to something else. Like, I don't get how we are a people that love that, we love community and all that good stuff, and then as soon as we get it, we fuck it up. You get what I'm saying? Like,
but that ain't for everybody though.
Like, it's just like, what?
We've seen both sides, or at least I've seen both sides. I've seen the fucked up folks doing their shit, and I've been in plenty of situations with it's true community. It's a Black people party. It's a Black family party. There is no drama. There's fucking smiles and happiness all around. Like, I love those moments. And you just have to learn how to pick and choose those
who you want to be around.
Exactly.
Because
so you surround yourself with the peace that you want for yourself. You put it into yourself. You put that out there, that you let the universe know this is the peace that I want for me. And do not send anybody who is not vibrating in this level of peace or higher into my realm. I want to elevate.
Yeah, but all low vibrations ain't bad vibrations. Like, I honestly and truly, like, for me, like, my best friend, she she speaks on, she says what you just said. And it kind of like, my best friend is drama filled, okay? Like, and she's an attention seeker. Like, I love her to life, but I know my best friend. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I know that she got my back, I got hers, but everybody got their flaw, and this is hers. Okay. So
Right.
like, she don't think she loves attention, but she's a what about me type of person all day, every day. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she does it. And she's quick to say, she wants, she wants high vibration. This, I said to her, I said, but friend, sometimes you be the fucking lowest vibration in the room. You
Right.
got to point that out. Like it is like, you can't tell somebody to come this way when you the one fucking starting the trouble. You like, what? Like, you can't be
Look
the
here.
dog barking up the tree and mad because the fucking leaves are falling. Like, what?
Look here. Look here. I'm speaking on my piece. I said my piece. Look here. High or low, peace comes in all ranges. That's
Mm-hmm.
why I said peace, not
Mm-hmm.
high vibration, low.
Mm-hmm.
No, I want peace. So this is the type of peace that I'm in right now. Like, I'm chill. Sometimes my chill can get real low,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna still be chill. I ain't gonna be rah rah with my shit. No, I'm gonna find zenful peace by watching some TV. Like I told you yesterday, I just finished Sandman. Shit, I was feeling a whole lot better after the end of that motherfucker. Because when I started, I was a little bit depressed, man. Or
Wow.
I started reading my books. Like, I need something, and I have my things, my tools in place to help me when I'm in my lower vibrations. So that I don't also stay in those lower
Mm-hmm.
vibrations.
Mm-hmm.
I can fluctuate and find a balance that is good for me,
Mm-hmm.
my peace.
Right.
So
Right.
other people who are like-minded, whatever your balance of your peace is, that is for you. It don't
Mm-hmm.
have to be the same as mine, but I need you to be at your peace
Right.
when you come into my vicinity, because I don't do drama.
But
Like,
see,
it hurt my head.
but
It
then,
do.
but then this is my teeter totter with that, because for me, everybody come with drama. You understand what I'm saying? And people tend to forget that they may not be at 100%, but you're expecting someone else to come at 100% to respect your well wishes. Like, at the end of, like, for me, it's just like, you meet people where they are. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you're not the first person that I heard say this. So anytime I do hear someone say, oh, just come, with this or whatever, and don't come interrupt my peace, I get it. I understand that. But at the same time, make sure that you checking in on your energy at the same time. Because what if your energy really ain't high vibrational, or maybe it's high but toxic, in a toxic way? You get what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day,
Right.
always check yours at the same. Like, I always lean on that. Like, whenever I hear that, because it's just like, okay, because like I said, my best friend, she's quick to be like, oh, come with this and come with that. And it's like, wait a minute, hold on, pump your brakes, sis, because you ain't there. So don't come fucking telling me to do something that you ain't even doing. You get what I'm saying? Like, no, we not, that's
Right.
what we, because at this point, I'm gonna bring you the same fucking energy you brought to me, and trust and
Right.
believe you ain't gonna like it. You understand? So let's hello, let's shake this shit up a little bit and get it all.
This is why I come at that vibration where if I'm not feeling like dealing with people, I just
Mm-hmm.
don't deal with people. I'm that Pisces. I'm gonna just be like, heck, no phone day, because I don't
That's
need
where I'm finding my peace at. The fact that I'm just
right,
like, you know what, I just don't feel like being bothered today. And
right.
I actually went to go see my best friend today. I hadn't seen her all week, and she was kind of pissed off because she thinks that I'm supposed to see her every day. And no, ma'am, I'm not.
Why?
I don't, because we used to live next door to each other. So now that we've both moved, it's like she feels some type of way about the fact that she don't get to see me every day. Her daughter also, like, and her, like, everyone is like, oh, you don't even come over no more. Y'all come to my fucking house too. Y'all can come. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could come to, like, y'all always welcome.
Sometimes.
No, they all, like, my door was always open to them. They know that. They know that. You know what I
No,
mean?
see, that's you. Because I do be like, sometimes, please call first, because I'm not going to lie. I have a lot of low days um, after a lot of the stuff that I went through in the past year. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm still not at my 100% to be willing to take on more people, which is why I tell people, this is where I'm at right now. This is my peace
For me,
level.
for me, I'm
Something
not gonna
I
lie.
go back to people.
My best friend, like, when I came back from Atlanta, her presence and her daughter's presence really helped me to, like, it gave me a lot of distraction of me
Right.
being in a very dark place. And the only thing that would set me off, honestly, when I would be at my best friend's house would be because of a picture that her daughter has, that at that time it was like a constant reminder. And I, like, we would literally have arguments in her house about a picture that she has. And I didn't give, like, I will tear this motherfucking house down. Like, that picture is disrespectful to me at this particular moment in time. So
Right.
please, I don't, but she's like, but I made it, and this, then it doesn't matter if you made the picture or not. It doesn't matter if you painted that picture or not. I know where the picture originated from. Take the bitch down when I'm not here, or put it someplace else just to keep
When
me
you
happy.
there. Right.
Like,
Yeah. I ain't telling you to get rid of it. I'm just saying when I'm coming, hide
right. But
it.
now I don't give a fuck. I could care less. I don't care. Like, and I'm glad that I'm at that point in my life.
Right.
So, you know, I'm
Right.
really glad about that.
That's why I said, and I want to elevate. Like, I'm not talking about going to higher. I don't believe in the whole 100% thing. Like, I honestly do not consent or conform to that mindset
Mm-hmm.
simply because I don't think that anybody would ever truly be at 100%. And being balanced to me doesn't mean 100%.
Right.
Your balance is knowing where you are at in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just try to live so for the moment.
Mm-hmm.
We can, it is, yes, continue to plan for your future. I'm not saying stop planning for your future. Hell no. Plan
Right.
for your future. But do not forget to live for the moment.
Mm-hmm. Well, embrace it.
Exactly.
Embrace it.
Embrace
I was
every
just telling
moment.
my niece that yesterday. Like,
Embrace
I was
every
just telling my
moment.
niece that because she came out of a dark place too, and it's hard for her to embrace the happiness and the love and all of the stuff that she's receiving at this point. And I just told her, I said, you gotta sit back and you gotta rejoice in that. You gotta, you have to. And she was like, yeah, you're right. So
I know the moment I got to that point. I know the moment. I cried. I cried so fucking hard. I thought my ass was going to have a migraine for 6 fucking years.
mm.
That is how bad I cried. My head was exploding.
I listen. I went. It was about 2 years, 2 years straight. With and just and I'm being honest with you, it's only been probably less than 6 months that I've been okay since I've been back from Atlanta.
Right.
Like, and I just probably October is when I was like, okay, I'm at peace with this. You know what I'm saying? Of this,
Right.
like, I'm okay with just walking away and it being whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it is what it is. So, but anyway, because it looks as though our time is starting to wind down.
So we will see you guys next week, Tuesday,
Yes.
talking about these schools. Then we may get y'all a little extra special on Friday. No,
Right.
Thursday. Right. So keep an eye out for that. Y'all
But
have a
we
good
do
week.
want to thank you, you guys, for listening to us rant and rave today, giving our points of view in regards to this tragedy that has happened. Um, as a whole, you guys, we have to do better. We really, really have to do better. We
Very
have to
much
take a
so.
look at ourselves, and like we really got to do what Michael Jackson said and start really like looking at the man in the mirror, because this is,
Yes.
we can't even, like I said, we not taking a step forward in this matter, because we've lost. This is a very huge loss for us. This is a very setback, for a very big setback. So we really need to start taking a look at ourselves and evaluating what we say and do and how we treat others. And until next time, until we see, I just, just think about that, just ponder on that. And we just want to thank you for that. But again, thank you for just being a listening ear to a Pisces point of view. And we love you. Peace.
Love y'all. Bye.